luxury market in the U.S.?
Very optimistic. The luxury market really has buoyancy from the fact that they are, despite the economic trials and tribulations, there's still a very, very significant chunk of affluent buyers who remained out of the market not because they couldn't afford the car, but just psychologically it wasn't the right time to be seen buying a new luxury car. And that is why the market comes back very strongly. We anticipate that for 2012, and the way that we define the luxury market, which really excludes Lincoln and Cadillac, for our purposes there's very little cross-shopping with those brands, so we tend to look at the imported brands. We see that coming in at around 1,370,000 this year.
How much is that up?
So last year that market closed at 1,240,000. So about 10% growth. Yeah.
What do you think about the EVs? Do you think the love affair of the EVs is over after all the problems with the Volt and sales are below expectations?
No, I don't think so. I think the reality is that there are continue to be cost and technical challenges for the technology, and consumers tend to exhibit in the long run rational buying behavior, and unless the cost of the technology can be offset by savings in operating costs, for many people it doesn't equate to a sensible conclusion. And this is also the reason why I've gone on record many times as saying is that we believe that if we are to attain fuel economy standards or emission standards, set the standard, but allow the automakers, who after all, as an industry we employ thousands and thousands of highly skilled and experienced engineers, let us find the technology that brings us to the result, and don't choose a technology. I think that is perhaps an area that we've been uncomfortable with, because electric vehicle technology seems to be the one horse that's been selected. But that's the card that we've all been dealt, and Audi will go down that road as well. I have every confidence. You've seen the e-trons that we have exhibited. The R8 e-tron has been announced previously, will go into production and will also be our first electrically powered car, and we look forward to introducing that car to the USA.